few weeks ago, I interviewed Johnny Erickson Tata, 55 years, a quadriplegic. She's been in a wheelchair for 55 years. She had a diving accident when she was 17. Before the interview, she pulls her wheelchair next to me to start, and first she says to her assistant, "Can you move my ribs?" So this assistant literally came over and pushed her ribs over so she could breathe. A few minutes later, she had to have another assistant come over and push her stomach in so she could cough. She endures pain constantly, often in the night. How does she do it? Utter dependence. She clings to God. She says, "Dean, I can't make it through a day, but with him I can do all things." One way that she clings to God is she sings. She says, "Dean, I have to sing." She claims the promises of God by singing them. Johnny Erickson Tata has a hard journey, and she's living the good life. She sings the truth to make it through the day, and she's one of the most joyful people I've ever met. Johnny Erickson Tata wasn't physically healed of her ailments, but in God's larger story, she's changed the world and impacted millions. Her suffering hasn't been meaningless. She suffers with him on the way to being glorified with him. So suddenly, we were sitting there, and before we even started taping the interview, she started singing to me. She sang that same hymn that I sang as I walked the hills at my worst moment. "Pardon for sin and a peace that endureth, thine own dear presence to cheer and to guide, strength for today and bright hope for tomorrow, blessings all mine, with 10,000 beside. Morning by morning new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me." The good life with our God, the God of grace, the man on the middle cross who said we can come. Our God who's rich in mercy. Our God who's always in action, who uses broken people. Our God, the provider. Our God, the good Father who runs to us and can't stop kissing us. And our God, the Redeemer, who brings beauty from ashes, who writes that larger story, who works it all together for good, where our journey that can be hard is glorious in the end. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Amen.